NCDC City Watch team clash with vendors. Defense Department officers under investigation. And Hedemo 9's rugby president calls for assistance. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I am Louis Maingu. Thank you for joining us. A violent standoff between NCDC City Watch team and street vendors along the Waigani Drive in Port Moresby took place this morning, which resulted in a man being hospitalized during the clash.
According to an eyewitness, the NCDC City Watch team allegedly attempted to forcefully remove street vendors outside the Kina Bank compound along Waigani Drive when the vendors retaliated, which resulted in a violent exchange between the two groups.
No way, me look him sample. Money run come down and me put him. I go under there, no got low road and upside. Me look at sample, yellow blood team come down and kick him. All maggot something kick him come down, flow or something fly come down to Solna. We get up no good, Miss Anablo gate yet, me put him I all city watts, all city dogs all talk. All talk tambulo maggot lots lahab no look kick him or something come down. Come down no gate is lahab and more some heavy maggots come up. Now all come longan all arm to them bush knife, all arm to them all iron, all can sticks all. You can sharp weapons, no boat, all kiss him come na. All fly mogra something come na. All land, market land like defend him or something, kick him no boat na. Fight him all no boat. Like cut him no boat na make a kind of say come down. Make a kind of say come down and gate where Mela go to Maria land outside. Every market come up, all make him same kind, kick him or something come. So this level some little boys do also sub so all small drum or something sub lavia. Throw me no boat like general public man Mary customer to full of all. Man, Mary outside to full up long and all throw nothing. All carelessly all throw something too, na close all simple out too. But no one something and me look him land and up man Mary. This la kind time me blow what said na all monkeys market lot is la havia. All retaliate. All retaliate now, all run come inside. All sim something where all look him land sim go outside. All fight, big fight one time all la line na. All like cut him. All the city watch line will come down, all cut him. All monkey, all do, all retaliate, all fight Guru go under person.
It was alleged that the situation involved weapons such as knives. The incident could have been fatal, but a police unit under the command of Joint Commander 2 Chief Inspector Toby Amago quickly responded to stop the clash from further escalating. A man was rushed to the hospital and St. John's ambulance also arrived at the scene and attended to a couple more following the clash. Meanwhile, the police are in the process of establishing facts on what actually transpired. Pakatambo and National EMTV News.
Simbu Provincial Police Commander Superintendent Mazak Rubiang and his team conducted a law and order awareness drive in the Kundiawa Township last Friday. The initiative was aimed to engage the communities and to promote compliance with the laws of Papua New Guinea. PPC Rubiang, whilst conducting the awareness drive, delivered a clear message to the people, emphasizing the importance of maintaining law and order and adhering to the legal regulations.
Whatever items will be arrested, the bail is 5,000 kina. Any ethnic group.
Highlighting that the police bail amounts for liquor-related offences were increased recently to 2,000 kina, whilst bail amounts for illegal roadblocks now stands at 5,000 kina. The awareness drive encouraged the community to act responsibly and to understand the repercussions of the violence. Rubiang also urged the community to cooperate with the law enforcement officers to ensure the well-being of the community is safe. Minister of Defense Dr. Billy Joseph has confirmed that 8 civilian officers from the Department of Defense are under investigation of allegation of unapproved payments of overtime and annual recreation leave, leaving out some soldiers who were due for ARL entitlements and allowances that led to a protest last Friday at Mari Barracks.
The Minister for Defence, Dr. Billy Joseph, confirmed the allegations were being investigated as well as the conduct of the protesting soldiers. He said they will also deal with the other parties that were involved in the protest last Friday. The minister said the delay in the payment of entitlement and allowances for the soldiers is due to late submission of warrants for the Department of Defense. He said the accounts has just been opened and the department was in the process of getting soldiers' entitlements and allowances paid when a group of disgruntled soldiers protested and caused certain levels of security and safety alerts in the city. The minister expressed the disappointment with the actions of the soldiers and said a PNG Defence Force will not be a place for ill-disciplined and unprofessional people who resort quickly to violence and mob behavior. While condemning the actions of defense officials and soldiers, Minister Joseph also stressed the importance of government releasing funding immediately after an emergency call-out is issued. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Following the incident at the Porgera mine site, the president of Porgera Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Nixon Parkea, while acknowledging the efforts of the State of Emergency Controller, said there is a need for security coordination.
Mr. Parkea stated that currently there are 4 different security operations controlling law and order and the illegal mining as well. The operations including Operation Wanio, Operation Golden Valley, Police Call-Out Operation and State of Emergency. He expressed concern that there appears to be a lack of coordination and control among the security forces, making it challenging to effectively address this issue.
Prime Minister na Sipsek now mi stablo ground na mi stablo program mi stablo ground level na mi lugu mosem state work lo salim security forces come to program valley. There is no coordination. Mi no clear police commissioner im lugu on slow no. So much money only spending on security forces. Eagle on Enga Golden Valley operation, now one new operation since 2017 come Golden Valley operation on 2023, and then last year all year now come on 2025. Now as we only call him on September, there are 4 separate operations going on Porgera Valley. Company in Garim police call out belonging to consignment commander staff. So, Tan company got own unit staff inside. Golden Valley operation 2 staff inside na supporting mine. Enga 1 year old defense 2 staff inside. And then the SOE operations me black got. And then the Mulitaga operations 2 me black got. 4-5 operations, the same police the army staff inside on one branch the same issue. And then I see that there is no coordination. There's a man on the ground. Sometimes our policemen too, they are involved in doing this. The community members only witness, now we talk of them. Some policemen are involved in, aiding or supporting, shifting illegal miners into the minefield and come out. So they are also contributing to the illegal activities there. That is because no proper coordination. So police commissioner, has he attended Porgera issue or not?
He added that SOE operations are under-resourced.
Porgera me looking. Me to witness, I'm on ground. Me looking most last 5-6 months. SOE operations under resource. National government declaring SOE, but in terms of logistic support, actually indicate.
Mr. Parkea said the issue lies with the government and security forces as they need to establish a unified security operation for the Porgera mine.
What I am seeing now, the issue is with the government and with the security forces. The police commissioner has never attended to this issue. Prime Minister and Sipsek have to look into this issue because all policemen are working here and there. Security forces, there is no awesome coordination. Now all the resources for Golden Valley operations, 1 year call out. All grammars now full out na putting contained to na larem one man continuing na yumi looking.
He also called on the leaders in the valley to take ownership of their land and work with the security force to combat this long-standing issue. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Madang Province Governor Ramsey Pariwa had traveled to Umerum in Usinobundi district and witnessed the deteriorating condition of the road at Sogaram Valley, which was built by logging companies years ago. Governor Pariwa has appealed to the people of both Umerum in Usinobundi and Passing Cup in Middle Ramu district to look after the Works Department machine operators who would be working on the road. The meeting at Umerum logging station was to seek consent from the people if they wanted the work on the road to continue. The meeting came about after a so-called landowner company chairman named Peter McKen had threatened Works Department operators working on the road late last year, thus stopping the work to continue. During the meeting, the people now want the roadworks to continue. The governor also called on the remote people of Madang, particularly those in remote locations in the province, to not rely heavily on the government to deliver services to them. He challenged the people to grab hold of their shovels, axes and knives and start building roads into their remote locations. Since after PNG gained its political independence, the governor stated that the people have relied too much on the government to deliver services, having PNG lagged behind in development. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Nipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
It's time to go back to school. Is this the place to go? Please don't forget the golden rules. Is this the place to go? Hey, mums and dads, don't make a fuss. Is this the place to go? Get the school supplies from us. Is this the place to go? Everything you need for school. Is this the place to go? Be sure to keep the teacher cool. Is this the place to go? Ring, ring goes the bell.
Theatist for all your school stationery.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New Care for a better life.
Get ready for the return of Ausonom in 2025, bringing to you fresh ideas and expert tips for enhancing your home and lifestyle. We're back exploring the outdoors on Out and About, staying active with health and fitness, caring for your furry friend on pet care, and so much more. House & Home returning with a new season, February 2025, on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Welcome back. You're watching National EMTV News. Concerns have been raised by vehicle owners over the current deteriorating state of the stretch of road of the National Okuk Highway past Mudzing Station in Morobe's Markham district.
The stretch of road between Zuming and Mudzing off the National Highlands Highway has been known for having heavy water flow covering the roads during the wet season. Recently, this part of the highway has worsened due to heavy rainfall seen in the area. Vehicle owners, especially public motor vehicle owners, have expressed concerns over the deteriorating road conditions and the effects incurred on their vehicles. Not only is access being challenged, businesses are also affected. When contacted for comments, Department of Works Secretary Gibson Holemba said this part of the highway has been closely monitored and is currently being surveyed by Korean consultants for permanent works. Secretary Holemba stated that the department has performed emergency work over the December period, not only in this part of the highway but also along the Wau Bulolo National Highway. He said bad weather patterns has greatly contributed to the current state of the roads. Provincial Works Manager Samson Apai has visited the site last week and confirms emergency works will begin this week to allow smoother access for vehicles and users of the highway. Meanwhile, Secretary Holemba further added that this part of the road is the effect of high sedimentary deposits from upstream, and the department is working with consultants to conduct further studies before permanent works begin. Jessica Nui, National EMTV News, Leh.
Meanwhile, the road rehabilitation on the Okuk Highway in Arap of Morobe Province is seeing rapid progress following a landslip that occurred in December last year, severely affecting the road.
The much-needed rehabilitation on the highway has been carried out and maintenance is ongoing since the landslip occurred in December last year. Recent heavy rainfall has again affected this portion of road. However, Allied PNG Group Limited is working tirelessly to maintain access and ensure safety and convenience of the local population. The residents of Arap can now access the Kasuka section of the highway, which was severely affected by the natural disaster, cutting off all access of transportation and hindering economic activities. The rehabilitation work is set to continue throughout January with close monitoring to ensure timely and efficient completion. The community can now look forward to improved connectivity and economic opportunities. The rapid response of Member for Nawab and Chairman of Nawab District Development Authority, Theo Pelgan, underscores the importance of welfare and development in the region. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The Sir Brian Bell Center for Blood Transfusion had its team at the PNG Civil and Identity Registry Office for 2 full days to collect blood from the staff to support Port Moresby General Hospital Blood Bank, where they collected a total of 39 bags of blood.
Potential donors at the PNG Civil and Identity Registry Office were given a free medical checkup prior to donating blood. A total of 39 blood bags have been collected over the 2 days of collecting blood. According to the chairman for Port Moresby General Hospital Blood Transfusion Committee, Dr. Carl Kingston said the hospital needs 100 plus bags of blood each day. However, they only collect 30 blood bags each day. After screening, the number reduces down. Dr. Kingston said the ratio right now at the hospital stays at 1 bag of blood is to 7 people, meaning 7 people fight for 1 bag of blood. Nonetheless, the lab team have their way of assessing the patient's condition and distribute accordingly. Dr. Kingston is calling on the government departments to partner with POMGEN to allow blood transfusion team to be invited over to their workplace to collect blood, as this commodity cannot be found elsewhere. He has also appealed to the Council of Church to also partner with the hospital to help save lives through blood donation. Dr. Kingston highlighted that few government organizations, including the Prime Minister's Department, have already joined the blood drive team. The Port Moresby General Hospital has formally put out notice for volunteers to donate blood, as the hospital is in need of blood banks to help the vast number of patients that are going into the hospital to get medical help. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
East Sepik Governor Alan Bird has called on the government to have a standard death-in-service policy for public servants. He made this statement after a media statement from the member for Yanguru Southwest District, Richard Maru, to explain why the provincial government did not do anything since the passing of one of the long-serving ward member and LLG President, Enos Jonduo.
Governor Bird said at the time of late Enos Jonduo's passing, East Sepik Province did not have any standing policy that in service of current members, former members of the Assembly or ward members. He said during his first term in 2017, he found two gaps where significant funds were spent with little standards and no accountability, and they were hire cars and funeral costs which were set out by him. He said the huge amount of money that has been spent for a couple of public servant funeral arrangements is not fair to the taxpayers. Nevertheless, there needs to be a policy that is fair to both taxpayers and the service providers. Maru in the statement questioned why the East Sepik provincial government has not contributed towards late Mr. Jonduo's funeral expenses, and asked the Governor Bird to explain to the LLG presidents and ward members in the province.
You'll realize that we've actually thought about the whole thing.
Governor Bird said Maru's call is timely as the country needs a standard death-in-service policy. He said funerals are supposed to be a personal matter and not turning it into a commercial enterprise to be paid by taxpayers. He assured the Jonduos and the people of Sauso LLG after passing his condolences that if there are any entitlements owing to late Mr. Jonduo, the East Sepik provincial government will pay them. The governor went on to apologize on behalf of his EPG team and have advised the administrator to look into this matter. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, but as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New care for a better life.
People have different views about this situation that we are currently going on.
So vote of no confidence is an accountability mechanism.
Talk to you about our Project Zero, focuses on energy poverty.
In Focus returns in February 2025, a weekly news and current affairs talk show which presents in-depth commentaries, discussions and analysis of the major current affairs issues in Papua New Guinea and the region. We engage in discussions with key decision makers and influential figures across politics, industry, economics and business, as well as health, social, cultural and environmental sectors.
Right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Now to overseas news. Firefighters in Los Angeles are bracing for the return of the powerful Santa Ana desert winds as they battle to contain multiple wildfires burning across the city.
Officials have announced a red flag warning is in place until Wednesday. This indicates there's an increased risk of fire due to a dangerous combination of very low humidity, high temperatures and strong winds. All of Los Angeles is now under fire threat. Drones are being used to identify hotspots on the ground, and an additional 1,000 California National Guard service members are being deployed, bringing the total to 2,500.
Please rest assured that your County of Los Angeles Fire Department will be prepared. These winds, combined with low humidities and low fuel moistures, will keep the fire threat in all of Los Angeles County very high.
Wind gusts across Southern California picked up to 110 kilometers an hour overnight, hindering efforts to strengthen containment lines. 70 additional water trucks have arrived to help, and firefighters are being deployed from Mexico and Canada. City officials are trying to assure a devastated community they are doing all they can.
I want to be very, very clear here. It's very important that the community understands that these wind events are coming into Los Angeles. I want to reassure you that Mayor Bass, Chief McDonald and I are united and focused on exactly what we need to do to prepare the city with these next strong winds that are coming.
Police say scammers and looters are trying to take advantage of the chaos. A local sheriff told reporters he'd seen a man dressed as a firefighter who'd been caught trying to burgle a home. 29 arrests have been made so far. In response to the looting, a nighttime curfew is in place and certain areas are blocked off. This has frustrated residents who are trying to return home and assess the damage. Some have been queuing for long hours to no avail.
So I got out here about 5:30 in the morning. I was hoping to kind of pick up some of the valuables that I didn't have access to because during the evac orders, my family and I were out of the country.
The disaster is now becoming increasingly political. LA County officials have invited President-elect Donald Trump to visit affected communities. He's been critical of the local government response, calling out those in charge and asking why the fires are not yet extinguished. Mr. Trump posted on Truth Social, the incompetent Poles have no idea how to put them out.
Australia's counter-terrorism police are investigating an all-anti-Semitic incident in New South Wales after a weekend graffiti attack and arson attempt at a synagogue in Sydney.
Investigations are continuing into two incidents in Sydney that occurred over the weekend. The first here on Saturday morning, where a synagogue in Newtown, Sydney's inner west, was targeted and sprayed with about 10 swastikas on its front gates. It was painted off, and now subsequent investigations are continuing from police. CCTV images show two people of interest police wish to speak to. However, no arrests have been made over the incident. Concerningly so, in addition to the graffiti, was the disbursement of a clear liquid, according to Police Commissioner Karen Webb, which was able to be set alight, indicating this could have also been an arson attack. That fire, though, was extinguished from its own accord about 3 minutes after being first lit. Thankfully, there was no significant damage to the synagogue. However, police have been alarmed at this incident. Separately, 24 hours beforehand in Alloa in Sydney's south, in its St George region, a separate synagogue was targeted with more graffiti. This time police have released images from that incident there, where again two people, separate to the two people believed to be responsible for this incident, remain on the run. Police want to speak to them about the incident. However, again, no arrests have been made and no one has been charged over either incident. Leaders from the Jewish community say they want to see more action taken from law enforcement. However, they are grateful that investigations are continuing, including the involvement of counter-terrorism officers who are now leading investigations into both incidents.
Unfortunately, too few people who have been involved in these hateful acts have been caught and punished, and that is the number one priority here, to make sure that they can be prosecuted more easily.
Separately, yesterday in Newcastle, in the suburb of Hamilton, a 47-year-old man was charged with two offences, one using graffiti on a pharmacy without consent, the other being displaying a Nazi symbol in public. These two alleged offences will be heard at Newcastle local court this morning. The current climate in Sydney is one that political leaders, including the Premier Chris Minns, has described as an alarming and disturbing one. He's labelled what's happened both here in Newtown and in Alloa as a hate crime and something that seeks to divide this community when people in Sydney need unity and cohesion.
Conservationists are calling for Australia's Western Penguin Island to be closed to tourists to protect its reduced population.
It's a marine hub filled with creatures big and small. But Penguin Island off Rockingham has been the centre of heated debate between tourism operators, the state government and conservationists for years. The little penguin population here has dwindled to just 114, a 94% decline since 2007. Tourism operators believe a new discovery centre with a viewing on the mainland would balance conservation and tourist demand.
Because otherwise people will take animals and they will start touching animals and they won't do it in the right respected way.
Back in 2022, a McGowan Labor government committed over $3 million to building a discovery centre here on the island. But after community backlash over environmental concerns, that plan was scrapped and it was decided to build one on the mainland instead. It's been 3 years and that centre is still in the planning phase. In a statement, the government says the development of a business case will inform future government direction for the project.
We need to make sure that we don't have open slather, but we've had sustainable tourism on Penguin Island for decades and decades.
But activists say more needs to be done now, calling for the island to be closed for a couple of years to allow the population to recover.
They spruik a lot, education, etc. Well, gee, that's all very well and, good to hear. But the elephant in the room is those creatures are being hounded.
A new independent advisory body will meet for the first time in January to consider WA's penguin conservation plan.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You make holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh.
Go back to school. Is this the place to go? Please don't forget the golden rules. Is this the place to go? Hey, mums and dads, don't make a fuss. Is this the place to go? Get the school supplies from us. Is this the place to go? Everything you need for school. Is this the place to go? Be sure to keep the teacher cool. Is this the place to go? Ring, ring goes the bell.
Theatist for all your school stationery.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New Care for a better life.
Get ready for the return of Autonome in 2025, bringing to you fresh ideas and expert tips for enhancing your home and lifestyle. We're back exploring the outdoors on Out and About, staying active with health and fitness, caring for your furry friend on pet care, and so much more. Autonome returning with a new season, February 2025, on your number one to watch, EMTV.
KCK Sports.
Welcome to KCK Sports. Mela Province Idimo Nines Rugby League founder and president Noel Aria calls on support from the Mela community in the national capital.
Speaking to KCK Sports, Aria said this is the first time into the right direction where he's planning to bring Milimbe kids out to have a feel of how it's like in a real competition and to see the outside provinces treat Rugby League, adding that when they head back home, they know how it's like. Hidomos Rugby League have been focusing on the short code of Rugby League, which is nines, and this year, the league has decided to join the KCK Rigo Cup. Aria said they have 9 Milimbe kids from different parts of the province and of mixed parentage participating, with the rest being POM-based. The league's goal is to gain the confidence and support and have now called on any Milimbe community within the city to drop by Bava Park over the weekends to support the league. Claire Mauta, KCK Sports.
Karanas Mixed Martial Arts Academy has recently changed their name to Dragon Karanas Mixed Martial Arts and are aiming for more tournaments this year. The first leg for KCK Rigo Cup will head into preliminary finals this week after the completion of all regular rounds, quarterfinals and semi-finals.
After top 4 playoffs in the semi-finals, tournament organizers confirmed that D8 Mosquitoes and Monomutrus Brothers will take on Tara Nation and Koita Cowboys. Tournament CEO Max Steve Polly explained that winners of the preliminary finals will further advance into the first leg's grand final, while the two losers will compete for the third spot. Polly indicated that the first top 3 teams in Leg 1 after the grand final will be awarded 10,000, 5,000 and 3,000 kina respectively, while they prepare for the 300,000 grand prize playoffs. He further stated that the grand prize competition will be played by top 3 teams from the 4 leagues after completion. The preliminary final matches will be staged on Wednesday at 2 p.m. at the Bava Park Field 2, and a date for the first leg's grand final will be announced thereafter. Meanwhile, Leg 2 of the tournament will continue its round 2 matches this weekend at the usual venue. Claire Mauta, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Sports Scene returns in February 2025. Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes are on top of how an NRL team based here.
Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Trending athletes. And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel.
And then all the younger ones will follow.
Join me in February for Sports Scene, only on your #1 to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Now moving to overseas sports. In tennis, Novak Djokovic has begun his bid for Grand Slam history today at the Australian Open as Jannik Sinner starts the defense of the trophy he won 12 months ago.
The sun is shining and Melbourne Park is full. It is absolutely chockers here this morning. The Aussies have started their campaign. The first round goes over 3 days this year, so that'll help with yesterday's weather. But last night, Daria Saville, she took on Anna Blinkova and she started so strong. She was a wild card into this Open, but unfortunately she couldn't get the job done. Now, remarkably, she could only win 3 of 15 break points, so she'll be made to rue her match last night. The other one was Adam Walton. He also bowed out in his first round match. He was on top to start. It was a 5-set thriller. He also lost the final set, and both of those matches went well over past midnight yesterday. So 4 Aussies out yesterday. Last night, now Stevens is a US champion and she had so much fight. Sabalenka at times showed frustration. She was able to cool her head, and then she won. She took the match in about 72 minutes. So she's on her way to a 3rd crown, and she's just a delight. She brings so many people into the stadiums, and we love watching her here in Melbourne.
In cricket, Glenn Maxwell produced an extraordinary innings, hitting 10 sixes in a brilliant 90 off 52 balls to keep his team's season alive.
Was at his brilliant best yet again. Maxwell led the Stars to a 4th consecutive win. He made 90 off 52 balls, which included 10 sixes, as the Stars made 165 on their way to a 4th consecutive win. Way too good for the Renegades, who were all out for 123. Mark Steckety with 5 for 17. Both Steckety and Maxwell have led the way for the Stars on this incredible resurgence. He is doing some wonderful work with the ball. So a dominant win over the Renegades, who are all out for 123 in that derby. They're up to 4th, the Melbourne Stars. Their slim finals hopes are still alive.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus Weather Report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New care for a better life.
It's time to go back to school. Is this the place to go? Please don't forget the golden rule. Is this the place to go? Hey, mums and dads, don't make a fuss. Is this the place to go? Get the school supplies from us. Is this the place to go? Everything you need for school. Is this the place to go? Be sure to keep the teacher cool. Is this the place to go? Ring, ring goes the bell.
Theatist for all your school stationery.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Get ready for the return of Autonome in 2025, bringing to you fresh ideas and expert tips for enhancing your home and lifestyle. We're back exploring the outdoors on Out and About, staying active with health and fitness, caring for your furry friend on pet care, and so much more. House & Home returning with a new season, February 2025, on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. In southern region, Port Moresby City partly cloudy with chances of few patchy showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kerema, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Alotau, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. To the Momaster region, Lay City partly cloudy with few evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Medang mostly fine. Wewak partly cloudy with chances of brief showers. And Vanimo partly cloudy with brief showers. To the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau partly cloudy. Kavieng mostly fine. Kokopo and Rabaul mostly fine. Kimbe partly cloudy with some possible rain showers and thunderstorm. And Buka partly cloudy with possible afternoon showers. Now to the islands region, Mount Again City, morning fog clearing to partly cloudy. Then some afternoon and evening showers and possible thunderstorm. Goroka Bands and Kundiawa, morning fog clearing to partly cloudy. Then afternoon and evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Manditari and Wabeg, morning fog clearing to partly cloudy, then afternoon and evening showers and possible thunderstorm.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
Before we go, the Melpa Lutheran Church has recently celebrated its 25th Silver Jubilee in a grand ceremony filled with love and unity at the Cont Corner in Mount Again, Western Highlands Province.
The Melpa Lutheran Church in Papua New Guinea was separated from the main Evangelical Lutheran Church of PNG in the year 2000, recently celebrated its 25th Silver Jubilee in Mount Again. Since then, they have grown and flourished, maintaining their unique identity and traditions. This marked a significant milestone as they observed their 25th Silver Jubilee, with members coming together in joyful celebration. Bias Secret President Pastor Moses Curry made mention that this 25th anniversary is a testament to the unwavering dedication and commitment of their congregations. He said, the MLC's journey over the 25 years serves as a reminder of the power of faith, unity, and perseverance. Melpa Lutheran Church Bishop Reverend Stanley Mukate said, Melpa Lutheran Church and Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea will work together in any church activities to support each other. He said some of the MLC's achievements within these 25 years.
Development from church in the long 25 years. Working aerobics from church. Kirabin Seminary from training of pastors. Underground Seminary. Kirabin Tribal Ecclesia similar to district. Kirabin of mission area church staff of Port Moresby, Lay New Guinea Island, Arap Province from Papua New Guinea.
Bishop Reverend Mukate further addressed some of the partnership work with the Evangelical Church of PNG.
Partnership on the ELC PNG. Partnership on the Guardian on Seminary in our church schools. Partnership rong lugaw di mo schools na housing. Partnership rong church workman peasant funds. Partnership rong lugaw di development, Lutheran development services. Tu bra bishop I mas toto rong big bra issue I bangrabing sinam roman mere long country.
Meanwhile, Catholic Kojita Archbishop in Mount Again, Reverend Clement Papa, commended the work of MLC PNG within the 25 years.
We look in legal history, no church, no Yukla. Nami making some work one out, Nami looking also long 2013, even he got 30,000 Melbourne Lutheran Church followers or members. Nami think now they must go up now. 45 or 50 or maybe 55,000 Melbourne Lutheran Church members. Congratulations.
He said Catholic Church will work together with MLC PNG in terms of education, health and other social problems in the country.
Time you look go ahead, you play look long 2050 or St. Bishop Stanley talk long 2050. I think something you need long work one time. Education by you work one time. Health by you work one time. Problem long one time long place or social programs and by you work one time.
Edward Luke, National MTV News, Mount Again.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 13th of January 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Smile o'clock. It's Smile o'clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time o'clock. It's Smile o'clock. Smile o'clock. Time o'clock. So brush.